All right, guys. So sorry about that. Let's see if we can get some more people flooding in here now. Reset into a different room. Scott had prepared one beforehand, so gonna see if this one works out a little better for some people to come in. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Sorry for the delay on this channel stream. For anyone who is new that did not see the previous one that went live, um, trying to see if this works. Just really, really low activity for what we typically have in the chat. And, usually we can just chat around if it is a slow night. Just seeing if some of our usual guys are in here. Like we are sitting on 5 people in here. I don't know what's going on with the reach out today. Um, but that's okay. We still continue on. For the 5 people that are watching, I greatly appreciate you. Just trying to figure out if we can close out anything tonight. But man, if I don't know what's going on with viewership tonight. It is just super out of the ordinary. I think the most weird thing about it is that typically we have tons and tons of Facebook viewership, and we're having all YouTube right now, which is super weird. But we continue on. Mitch, I'm not sure, man. I'm trying to figure it out right now. Um, the live that was on Facebook, I reset the stream. because viewership was just like way below what we expect to be. Like all the ones right now. Yeah, so I got some people in the chat now, but I mean, I've never seen our chat just be this dead, um, um, in a long, long time. I mean, this one is should have been advertised to everyone once again. This is just really, really weird. Um, it's just really, really weird. Because I mean, we got 3 people in here right now, with no Facebook viewership, but my channels are saying active on everything. It's just really weird what's going on tonight. Um, yeah, Lucas, man, I thought I was ready coming in. I saw that Bowman's Best moving down. I was like, here we go. We're gonna open some baseball for the people tonight. But man, it's just like no activity Shopify, no activity Stream. It's just like really, really weird. Um, but yeah, it's just really, really weird that only YouTube viewership is on this one now. Yeah, I don't know, man, because usually Patrick is like, like that, like right in the stream, in the chat, saying what's up. But no one, because I had Facebook viewership in that first stream, but I was getting no chats coming through, like just completely inactivity. Um, so it's been super weird. And it might be a scuff on my part, but I don't think so. Because that first stream, I was getting chats from like Travis, who was through Facebook. Um, not live on Facebook. Jeez, man. Let me check with Scott then real quick. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So everybody that's in here, Scott is going to go share it on Facebook. See if we can get some more people in here. I'm sorry that it's messing up like this, guys. I wanted to do some more breaks, so we're going to wait a few minutes, hang out, talk a little bit more, see if we can get some of these breaks filled, even though it'll be a little bit later of a start on breaks than what it typically is. Either that or it might just be a slow night, man, in general, which is okay. Those happen. Um, but I do have 8 people on YouTube, which is more than usual, unless people are just searching us up. But we move on. We continue to try and get some stuff rolling for you guys tonight. So Scott is going to handle that, and we're just going to hang out for a few seconds, see if we get some more people rolling in. He's going to share it to the Facebook group. So hopefully that'll help out a little bit. Just check up on that Cavs Nets game while we're waiting on that. Nets won by 7. I'm gonna go Nets in 6. I feel like that's a safe bet there. I'm gonna go Nets in 6. Win the game in Brooklyn to close out the series. That is my safe bet. Let me drop this link for everyone that is here in case anyone wants to try and get into anything. They can go from this page. Man, I don't like the Nets. Don't get me wrong. And the Celtics have been super hot recently, but I just don't see, fully playing Kyrie, fully playing KD, losing a 7-game series in the first round. If they do, then that's just crazy to me. That team is going to be such a disappointment. But I could definitely see the Celtics pulling out that game. But if the Celtics win that series, I think it'll go 7. If the Celtics win that series, I think it'll go 7. And once again, everybody, I'm sorry for the confusion. Running the 2-stream fiasco tonight. It was a little confusion between me and Scott running it tonight. He had a room set up, and I just entered a different one. So that was my mistake. But now this one isn't showing up on Facebook, so a little weird. But we still have fun. No way. Did they actually, Mitch? That is crazy. I can't believe they did that, man. That is wild. Lost to Tennessee Tech. Tennessee, man, they can't hold on to a number one spot in anything. I tell you what. 3-2. Close one too. Mitch, who do you have winning the NBA playoffs this year, man? Who's gonna win that NBA Finals this year? Totally Mitching Collectibles only collects the cards for the sport of basketball. He could care less who wins unless it affects, whatever he's getting. Mitch just likes the hobby. He is the definition of a collector through and through. Mitch, I think you'd really be into this Goodwin Champions product in the shop, man. It's a lot of that miscellaneous stuff that you like. Um, a lot of fun cards in there. So we're gonna have contenders basketball and encased football tomorrow. So that should be fun. But yeah, Mitch. I think that you'd really like that Goodwin Champions if you haven't seen it already. I'm sure you have. Um, and it's an upper deck product, so unfortunately we can't put it online for sales due to the stipulations with that. If Celtics beat the Nets, they're going to the finals. Dustin, I was trying to, we've been having this confusion, man. Scott's sharing it to Facebook now. I don't know if you joined through that, but there's been like a really weird thing that's happening with the stream where it's not connecting to the Facebook like it should. Um, I don't know why, because it's saying that it is. But it is what it is. That NBA mixer is down to 8, but there is not many people in here right now due to that little mix-up. I'm pretty sure. Um, so hopefully we'll just have a big stream on Thursday. But yeah, Sean, I guess. Do you think that the Bucks or the Bulls are making it out of that series? Um, of course, man. Of course. Um, I don't know, man. I think that Sixers team is under seated with the record during the regular season. I think they could make a push as well. And Sixers Celtics series are always fun. So I think that Celtics Sixers Eastern Conference Finals, Warriors. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna say Warriors Mavs, Warriors versus Celtics finals. That's my predictions. Just by looking at the bracket right now. Just to be fun, to be different. Um, I always like predicting what's probably not very likely to happen. But I do really like what that Warriors program is doing. Yeah, it sucks, man, that Lonzo Ball's out for the rest of the year, man. But with Celtics, the only thing I'm scared about, man, is stopping Giannis. But I feel like that's every single team. I mean, I've heard talks of Marcus Smart getting depoy, but I don't know how well he'll be able to keep up with Giannis even as well as he is on defense. Then Al Horford doesn't move that quick, all that type of stuff. So it's just a little bit of a pickle. But I do think there's a lot of upsets that could happen in this NBA playoffs. It's one that I think is up in the air for sure. Are you a Celtics fan, Sean? I think that I picked that just strictly off of how hot both of those teams are coming into the playoffs. But I could see the Warriors losing to the Grizz if the Grizz are doing their full teamwork stuff that they've been doing all year. Um, I think the Warriors' offensive strategy is just superior to anyone else in these playoffs, though. Sean, are you a Celtics fan, or are you just like really high on the Celtics this year? Dope, man. Dope, dope, dope. Yeah, I grew up in on the hook of West Virginia, so I grew up a Wizards fan, um, which was not a very pleasant time. Still isn't a very pleasant time. I had fun during the prime John Wall, Bradley Beal years, but when we had like old Paul Pierce on that team, that was a fun team to watch, but not very active in watching too many of their games right now. Not too fun to watch. But for everyone that's in here, I'm going to do a little 3-minute warning on any product that anyone wants to get. I'll drop a link to the chat. I'm going to drop the live pack breaks link in the chat in case anyone wants to grab anything. Before I head out, I'm going to stay open mic talking. Um, Man, when was Larry Bird's last year in the league, man? 1991. I was not born until 2003, to give you perspective. Um, so my birth was around the time that LeBron was getting in the league and all that stuff. So I was raised on watching, LeBron just go God mode on everyone um, for many, many years, as well as Kobe. Kobe was one of my favorite players growing up. Um, that man was just ruthless on a basketball court. 91. I don't know. I think he played in 92, like the second half of it. That's just what I'm seeing on basketball reference. 91, 92 was his last year. Only played 45 games, but averaged 20 points per game still. Hey, Fred, man. I'm sorry for the confusion, man, on tonight. Little miscommunication between me and Scott, and then it led to this stream not reaching out to Facebook. So just a little bit of confusion. Fred, there hasn't been many people in here, man, but I'm gonna drop a link to the live packs page in case you want to grab anything, really quick. Otherwise, we'll probably just save up for Thursday and try and have a big stream on Thursday, if we can't get much rolling tonight. Man, I wish I was alive to see the bad boy Pistons play, man. And that everyone's rolling and asking me now. So I started a stream, miscommunication between me and Scott, and I started a stream, but still no one was coming in. But it was live on Facebook, but I only had like 3 people in there for like 20 minutes. So then I ended that one, started on this one, and then it's still only, and then now it's on the YouTube viewership. So hopefully we'll have it figured out by Thursday. That way we can have a really good stream then. It'll be me again. I'll make sure I get with Scott, make sure we get it right, make sure everything's going out okay before I start up another one on that date. But yeah, ended up being a really slow night tonight, but got to talk some sports with Sean, man. Talking to me about basketball, making me wish that I was born before I did, so I could watch some old basketball. I used to watch it a ton when I was a kid, man. All those replays they used to play on NBA TV. Always fun. All right, Fred, man. Hopefully we'll have it fixed by Thursday, man. That way we can get some stuff rolling for everybody. But I think I'm gonna close it out for tonight, and hopefully we'll come back Thursday really strong, get some breaks done, get some packs done, have a lot of fun. I apologize to everybody tonight. I know it's just me rambling on. It's basically like a personal monologue this whole time, but still wanted to be here for you guys, hang out for a little while, talk some sports, and overall just hang out. But you've been hanging out with Hayden here at Underdog Collectibles, and we will see you guys on Thursday night with some baseball, basketball, football breaks, packs, all sorts, WWE, UFC, all that sorts. So we will see you guys on Thursday, and don't forget, always bet on the underdogs. Good night, guys, and have a good Wednesday tomorrow.